Everybody, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I can't do a beach walk this morning. I've got an appointment with the eye doctor. But I thought I'd take you for a little walk through the neighborhood and actually take you for a walk to the beach with me. I just can't hang out at the beach this morning. So I figured I'd share my morning routine with you. I'm going to walk to Vanderbilt Beach and just share the views with you. It's beautiful out here this morning. It's about, 6:45 now? 74 degrees. Lots of beautiful blue sky. It's going to get up to 92 this afternoon. Feel like more like 100. We will be seeing some rain. That afternoon rain looks like it's going to become a regular ordeal now. We had a fair amount of rain yesterday afternoon. Actually knocked out some power in Collier County. So I'm walking. Wait for a car to pass here. I'm walking south on 6th Street in Naples Park. You can see Naples Park is quite the eclectic collection of homes. We got older homes, we got multifamily homes, we've got huge houses. These new houses they build, they try to shove as much house as they possibly can on the lots. We'll see some of those coming up. Once again, it's trash day. I always manage to take you for walks in my neighborhood on trash day. What's up with that? Waste Management should pay me for advertising for them. I don't know if you can hear my flip-flops in the background. Flippity-floppity. That's a xeriscape yard over there. They have no grass, just all gravel. Nice landscaping, beautiful trees. Look at that tree. Look at I don't know what that is going up it. Just really interesting. It's not a strangler fig, just beautiful. But this intersection, when we have heavy rains here, they have problems with flooding here. There's some low spots here in Naples Park. If you're buying a home in Naples Park, you need to make sure you figure out what your elevations are and ask about flooding before you buy. See, these are newer homes here. Here's a new one going up over here, a big one. There used to be a little house over here where this one's at. Actually, a friend of mine lived in that one. But you can see these newer homes. Their goal is to shove as much house onto one of these little lots as they possibly can. Naples Park. The reason it's called Naples Park is because it was originally plotted out to be a trailer park. You know, it's where all the retirees would come down. Mobile home parks were a big popular thing back in the 60s. That's why these lots are as tiny as they are. They would have been a nice sized lot for a trailer. I think they're only like 75 feet wide or something like that. They're really small. The birds yakking. One of our four-way stops here. People are forgetful sometimes about these four-way stops every 3 or 4 blocks that we have here in Naples Park, and they just go flying through them. The speed limit all throughout the park is 25 miles an hour. It's a great neighborhood, though. North Naples has really blossomed. Lots of great shopping and dining close by. You've got an elementary school behind me up at the north end of Naples Park. See, here's one of the multi-family homes here. A duplex. Love these oak trees. Our live oaks. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't that sky gorgeous? You can actually see the Ritz-Carlton sticking up in the distance there. If you look close, right down in there is the Ritz-Carlton. The construction going on over there, the tower cranes. The beach isn't far. It's just I can't walk straight across to it because of the bay. You might see Gypsy, the black feral cat, out this morning. She's very timid. There's a lot of folks that feed her here. I'm not one of them. I haven't cozied up to her yet. But every once in a while I see her sitting out. If she's out, we'll see her as I walk down 91st here. So if you were to make a left here and go down or go over, that would be heading east. Let's see, 1, 2 blocks, 3 blocks that away. You'd come to Mercado, the shops at Mercado. And then just over to the right, 41 would be up there, and just to the right of 41 would be the pavilion. Like I said, lots of great restaurants, shops. Restaurants, man, we don't have any shortage of restaurants here. So many restaurants. The birds are kind of quiet right now. Usually they're chirping away along here. Well, that was 2 white ibises that just flew overhead. Did you catch that? Did you happen to see them? Good morning. That's my friend. We saw him yesterday morning, jogging on the beach down in Pelican Bay. So if you're familiar with the area, this is 91st Avenue North. This is the very south end of Naples Park. And I'm walking west towards Vanderbilt Drive. Behind this wall over here, a lot of bikers out here. Behind this wall is Beach Walk. That little community beach walk that you see when you're going to Vanderbilt Beach. I can't believe how quiet the birds are. Usually, morning, usually they're singing away here, especially right in here, all these trees. They're not being very vocal this morning. The big royal palms, the majestic royal palms over there. Sky is absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. If you're just tuning in, it's around 74 degrees here this morning. Absolutely beautiful. That's going to change later on. Going to heat up. Everybody's feeling the heat. Whew, all on the East Coast. Boy, those feels like temperatures are crazy. So I'm making my way to Vanderbilt Beach. I don't have time to do a beach walk this morning if you're just tuning in. But I wanted to get out and take a walk, get a little exercise, get some steps in. I got an appointment with the eye doctor this morning. This is going to be the last of, hopefully the last, if all goes well, of my follow-up appointments for my cataract surgery. This was all underwater here. There was 6-8 foot of water here after our hurricanes. Ian was really bad up through here. So they tore all the houses that were down here at the end of the street were just completely flooded underwater. So they tore them down. These are all new. That's the last of the older ones over there. Then they just demolished everything here and rebuilt, and you can see what I'm saying. They put as much as they possibly can on a lot. These are multi-family units here, and those are rentals. This is becoming the latest thing in Naples Park, these big multi-family homes. Not much yard left. Another big new one. Oh, what do we got going up here? 2 pelicans flying by up there. That's 2 pelicans, so you know we're not far from the beach when we see pelicans flying by. Look at the size of this thing going up. This is where Gypsy hangs out waiting for her breakfast. She's not here, but I just saw there's a blue jay that hangs out here too. Whoop. It's right up in here. See it jumping around? It's waiting for Gypsy's food. I see it here every morning. Gypsy's little dish up there. Gypsy the black cat. She doesn't come out for me. Just every once in a while I'll catch her when I'm walking home from the beach. But look at the size of that. So we're coming up to Vanderbilt Drive. But this is how I walk to the beach. If I go to Vanderbilt, now if I was going to go to Delnor-Wiggins, I would have been walking up to the north. It's kind of quiet still. All right, nobody coming. Look back at that house under construction. I look back down 91st. Again, that's the beach walk all back in there behind the fence. Heading south again to the intersection of Vanderbilt Drive and Vanderbilt Beach Road. Good Good morning. That's our first dog walker we've seen this morning. Look at that sky. Wow. Now you really get a good look at that beautiful Southwest Florida blue sky. I'm walking a little slower than I would normally walk. Not a lot of traffic yet. Traffic starts picking up. It'll be starting to pick up now. 7:30-ish. The beach will be very, very quiet right now. Maybe the early morning swimmers will be there and walkers. But as far as the sunbathers, it's going to be quiet. I don't know if you can hear the doves cooing in the background. Got a lot of mourning doves here. Little bird of paradise blooming here. Look at that. Actually, it's done blooming, starting to wither up here. The birds of paradise. Out in front of Regatta. There's another bad place for flooding, this intersection. Just during heavy rains here, this floods out pretty bad. All in here, this goes underwater, this intersection, Vanderbilt and Vanderbilt. This is still all relatively new. They did redo the intersection, tried to fix the grade, fix the drainage, but this is all new. The landscaping, this brick paver walkway. Their mulch needs some freshening up. So what do you think? Enjoying the little walking tour here, my walk to the beach. I just thought it'd be something different. Morning, Amy. I'm on my way to Vanderbilt Beach just for a morning walk. I can't hang out on the beach, but I just wanted to take everybody for a little walk. Figured I need to get out, get a little exercise, get some steps in, so I might as well take our beach family along for the walk. That's the parking garage, the employee parking garage over there for the Ritz-Carlton, which you will be seeing in just a second here as it's going to come out from behind the trees here on the right. One of those pesky electric bikes. This is Regatta. You really can't see the condos here behind the trees. I mean, you can, but they're mostly blocked. I don't know if there's two towers there at Regatta. The Ritz-Carlton over there. Now you can see the construction of the Ritz-Carlton residence in the center of the frame. The old Vanderbilt hideaway over here. It's been around a long time. See, way back in the old days, this canal here, this little waterway, Good morning. Used to actually go right across here till they put the road in. Now there's a big culvert pipe that runs under the road. So that waterway is connected. And where I'm standing right here is a super low spot that's very prone to flooding during our rainy season, which is upon us. I want to take you across the street here, just waiting for a break. You can see where the canal continued. A lot of people don't realize this little canal is over here. All the employees walking to the Ritz know it's here. But you can hear alligators out here croaking in the morning. I can see fish jumping in the water here. You can see a lot of times in the mornings there'll be birds hanging out in here. I mean, it's a beautiful little area. It's one of those little hidden treasures people don't realize is here. There's so many little places like this in Naples that you just don't realize they're here until you take a walk. You can see the Ritz sticking up over there. All right. Continue our walk towards Vanderbilt Beach Park. We'll walk by the construction here. All the mid-rise condos of the Ritz-Carlton residences that are on the bay back in there. The Bud Man flying by. Another look at the majestic Ritz-Carlton. I can't afford to stay at a Ritz-Carlton. Hey Eddie, good morning. Thought I'd take everybody along for my morning walk. I can't do a beach walk, but I can walk to the beach. And I figured I'd take you with me. The tower crane spinning around up there. How would you like to sit up in that thing all day? The elevator coming down the side of the building. That crane's slowly rotating this way, clockwise, and it stopped. All this parking, it's all taken up by the construction workers. If you're planning on coming to the beach and hoping to get street parking, forget it. They take all the spots. I hope they're paying. A lot of these guys, girls come in from Fort Myers. One of the beach trolleys. Oh, great. The blower heading out. Coming out of the garage. Gonna have to listen to that racket. Hopefully he'll go the other way. That's the worst thing. You got, oh, jeez. You gotta listen to that when you come to the beach early in the morning and the racket coming from the construction site. Other than that, the beach is great here. Vanderbilt Beach is great in the morning. Well, I know they're There are over 200 sea turtle nests now on Vanderbilt Beach and the beach in Pelican Bay combined. That is awesome. Keep them coming. We got about another good month and a half of crawl time before it really starts slowing down. Giving you a good look at the construction here. I know a lot of people are curious about this, what's going on here. Good, the big blowers behind me. Ah. What do you think? Nice little walk this morning. Something very, very different, that's for sure. Gulf Shore Drive. Vanderbilt Beach Resort and Turtle Club, just not too far up there. We're going to give you a quick little peek at Gulf Shore Drive before we get out onto the beach. This intersection, all Gulf Shore Drive floods out bad during storm surges. I've got video about the Gulf just spewing out into this intersection. The restrooms back there for Vanderbilt Beach. Ah, that blower. They're doing some work over here on this condo. They've been working on this since Hurricane Ian. It's going to be all shops down here on the bottom level, shops and restaurants. At the Ritz-Carlton residences, really you can kind of see through the construction fence what's going on there. Thought I'd give you just a look down the road here where they're building the low rises on the bay. The road's blocked off, at least it was blocked off. I haven't been down there for a while, big marina on the left side of these low rises on the bay side. Well, that's what's going on here. If you're curious, in case you're wondering. That blower is so darn loud. It's a huge blower that they use to blow the sand off the streets and sidewalks. The Turtle Club, Vanderbilt Beach Resort, over there on the left. Over here on the right, Buzz's world famous Lighthouse restaurant, still open. The Lighthouse Inn obviously was destroyed by Hurricane Ian. Damaged beyond repair. That used to sit on this empty lot over here. What a shame. That was truly an icon here. The Lighthouse, a landmark. Vanderbilt Beach Resort. I'll take you through the resort along its little landscaped walkway, the little path to paradise here. And get you out on the beach. Take you past the Turtle Club restaurant. Come on, you gotta admit, this has been a fun little walk. This is the highlight right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. The Turtle Club restaurant. And their swimming pool. Back over in there. Give you a view from up here real quick. This is beautiful up here. Look at that. I think I see a new sea turtle nest at Vanderbilt Beach Park. You can't get any closer to the beach for dining here than right here at the Turtle Club. They got paddleboard rentals here too. And those are public. You can rent a paddleboard here from the Turtle Club. Their beautiful swimming pool. Well, the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Everybody calls it the Turtle Club. It's the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Give you a look from up here one more time. You can see there's not a whole lot of beach here. Quite a steep drop off down onto the beach. Let's go over there and take a peek at it. Gotta watch my step here. Going down these steps. Even with my new eyeballs, it's a little tricky. A little early for our friend Paulo to be here, but when he's working, you find him right here under the umbrella at his station, ready to help you out with chairs, umbrellas, or anything else you need out here on the beach. Beautiful here. Beautiful, beautiful. Turtle Club restaurant. It looks like Jason's already been here with his rake. Little white ibis strutting down the beach. You got a little more beach here to walk on since low tide wasn't too long ago. That beach is pretty washed away right up in there. Hey, thanks for the stars. I do appreciate that. Hit that share button. A lot of people weren't expecting me to do a live feed. I said I wasn't going to do a beach walk, and here I am walking on the beach. A very condensed beach walk. was more of a walk to the beach. Man, we got like a couple new nests here on the beach. Hey, a little beach time, and I mean a little beach time is better than no beach time, right? There's a dolphin out there. There is a dolphin out here, bubbling around. How cool is that? Where is it? I think it's a dolphin. It's either a dolphin or a manatee. Oh, it's a manatee. It's out here making its way up the beach. It's right out in here. There it is. It just came up right there. How cool is that? We come to the beach and get greeted by a manatee. That is so cool. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. It's moving right along. I don't know if we'll see it come up again. They can stay under for a while. Your guess is as good as mine where it's going to pop up. That was cool, though. It actually raised its body up out of the water. There it is, on the very right side of the screen. Did you see it? Wow, it's moving right along. Too cool, too cool. Wow. A beautiful, beautiful morning walk to the beach. Vanderbilt Beach Park. Super quiet. Oh, is it our friend Carolyn? They've added an extra barrier around our sea turtle nest because people were just being not too smart. they're resting things on top of the sea turtle nests. What's wrong with people? What are they thinking? So they add a double barrier, a double ring here around our nests. That's nest 105. Good morning. How's it going this morning?
Yes, you are.
Other than that noise.
Now, have you ever seen them little babies crawl to the water?
Not emerging. I've seen them going into the water. I've seen some that were stranded on the beach, but I never saw them pop out. That's really cool.
Oh my.
Some morning that'd be awesome to catch it, wouldn't it?
Totally magnificent sight.
Shoo these flies away.
Yeah, I already found one.
All right, I got to get moving along. Morning, Charlie.
Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm doing good. How about you?
Anytime we're down here, we're doing great.
When you're at the beach, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one. That's going to do it, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country, the place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally ho. Tally ho. Hey Shauna, good morning. Just signing off. I got an appointment with the eye doctor. I got to get rolling. But anybody just tuning in, I will just kind of shared my walk to the beach. I can't hang out at the beach this morning, but I got you to the beach. I gave you a little beach time. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Again, thanks for those stars. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Tally ho.